everybody. Welcome in, Taurus, Corey. Welcome, welcome. Hope you all are having a good Tuesday. We are back with more Umamusume today. As you can see, my TP is full, my RP is full. I have plenty to do. Hi there. Hope you all are doing well. I am doing pretty good. I am feeling good today. Ready for haunts? That's good. We are going to have lots of haunts today. And I am going to be trying to teach myself how to train my Umas properly for this upcoming champions meeting. So I've talked a little bit about the Leo Cup before, and just champions meetings in general for people who have no idea what I'm talking about. Basically, they are the PvP races in this games. And because they are PvP races and because we are on a global server, which is basically rehashing everything the Japanese server has ever done, we're in a pretty unique position because not only do we know what's coming, we're given time to prepare for it. So as a result, a lot of people basically have already mathed everything out. They know the best strategies, and it changes the requirements and expectations of what you should be bringing to this PvP event. Godspeed, I just bullshit my way through career and hope they turn out good. I understand. That's probably what's going to end up happening tonight. So in terms of team composition, my overall team composition isn't going to change. But I'm going to try to run like 2-ish debuffers and my Summer Zinski as my ace. Since we last hung out, hey Munchkin, welcome in. I'm doing good. Since the last time we played, I have had some very good Summer Zinski runs. She's actually beaten my career best. She's gotten me up to 13,000, which is amazing. I was not expecting that. One itsy bitsy little problem is that her stamina is just not good enough for this upcoming SIA at all, because there are going to be so many people running debuffers, especially focused on front runners. Yeah, Grandma's going to be sleepy. Grandma's not making it. Okay, so I also didn't get groundwork on that, which also made me kind of depressed. I did get groundwork on this one, but her stamina is even worse. Her stamina is even worse. So I'm gonna have to retool how I'm approaching my trainings for this in particular. Outside of that, I'm trying to figure out some good debuffers. Hilariously, I have like a somewhat decent Symboli Rudolph in my back pocket. Not an S medium, an S pace of all things, but like, it's a work in progress. We can work with it, basically. Has Dominator, is usable. Is usable, at least. Not ideal, but usable. I also had like this crazy full debuffer Symboli Rudolph run that had no good stats at all. Somehow, again, S pace. But yeah, me versus the whales, exactly. That's what all of this is. Like, I don't want to say that this game is pay to win, but in many ways, it can feel that way. You are going to be just objectively in a better position to win if you have like all of the support cards like uncapped. Which apparently I have one to uncap. Who did I uncap? Oh, hi Super Creek. But yeah. I will say, like, straight up, all of the cards that I have, all of my support cards, everything that I've gotten, has either been from free tickets that Side Games has given us, or all of this is from like either a random daily pull that I've been able to do, or when I attempted to get Kita-san Black uncapped 3 times and I failed. I failed and I was not going to open my wallet anymore than I already kind of did to just attempt to get one more uncap for her because I was so close to getting that second guaranteed uncap. Yeah, that is very pay to win. You need to have your support cards at a high level to have good scores. However, I will say it's not entirely pay to win because when you do the PvP, it does do matchmaking. And you are going to get relatively matched to people with the same sort of, within range, obviously, the same sort of things that you do. So if you're coming in with really low ranked Umas, typically you're going to be matched against teams that are fairly similar to yours. So for example, with the last champions meeting that I did, which was the Cancer Cup, I came in second for that one. It was very close. I thought it was just going to be Frontrunner City, but because I was suddenly being a level not a risk because you got boxed in, yeah. It's like there's a lot of RNG involved, no matter what. You can have like completely uncapped cards and get really crappy runs. What deck did I use for that Summer Maru? Oh, sure, I can show you. So this is actually kind of a fun one. I ended up using, since she has such good wit gain, I threw in Tazuna so I could get basically guaranteed concentration and also just be able to help boost up her stats some more. Super Creek, Sweep Tosho, Marvelous Sunday, and Agnes Tachyon. And then I borrowed an unlucky Dasan Black. Yes, I max speed. Her wit. Do not underestimate the wit gains, okay? I didn't just do it once. This is actually, I used the same deck for this one too. Exact same deck, and I still maxed out my speed. I just didn't have very much luck with my stam. But yeah, no, highly recommend this deck. I also borrowed a Seiyun Sky with a pretty high stamina sparks, and I used one of my Umas that has fairly decent stamina sparks to try to help bump up the stam as well, because I only have the Super Creek to boost it up. And Super Creek does do great with that. I'm honestly shocked that I have this many copies of Super Creek. I actually did not pull on her banner or her and Tazuna's banner. I did not pull on at all. This has just been through sheer luck. I'm not joking. I got like most of these when I was attempting to get Kita-san Black, and again, I failed. So, but soon we're gonna get that ticket for the half anniversary that's gonna let me get my Kita-san Black up to level 45, and then the whole game changes for me. And the reason why Kita-san Black is such a good card for people who are not in the know. Kita-san Black, let me actually go to my storage. That's what I was, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my list. I know the menus of this game, I swear. I can hit greens comfortably with this deck? I wouldn't say comfortably, no. I was able to get, let's see. I was able to get these, I would say primarily from my inspiration that I had. I was able to get Firm Conditions and Sunny Days from it. Right-handed, I was able to get just randomly from a race. Focus, I was able to get from Tazuna. I unfortunately was unable to get concentration on this one. Frontrunner Savvy was also one that I was able to get just from this. It really came down primarily to lucky inspo. Not very much actually getting it from the deck itself. I mean, from from a couple of these, I know you can get Hanshin Racecourse from an event with Sunday, I'm pretty sure. I know that you can get standard distance, I believe, from Super Creek, and I think one other card here you can get standard distance from as well. But otherwise, you're kind of gambling on your inspos. I would not say that it is a reliable deck, but it is one that has been able to garner me some pretty good results. But as you can see, like here, I didn't hit the greens. I did not hit the greens here. However, on this one, I was able to luckily just hit them. It all just kind of came down to luck. This one that I did, I was able to get Hanshin in firm conditions, and then I was able to get Front Runner Savvy, and that was it. But again, Front Runner Savvy came from inspo. These two I was lucky enough to get through hints or events. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I may change that deck though and try something different this time. Simply because I'm not hitting the stam that I need. Knowing that I am going to be running into Evil Natures, aka debuffer Nice Natures, and just a lot of people are going to be running debuffers like crazy. I am looking to hopefully, maybe, possibly, if I'm able to, have some better luck doing something a little different to hit the stam that I need. And I always forget which... There's so many Saiyan Skies people have swapped over to on my friends list that I have to keep checking which one I'd like to borrow. And I keep hoping that it hasn't like gotten away from me and the person who used it hasn't like changed it already, because I would be very sad if that were the case. No, this is the one I like to borrow. I would like to get a better El Condor Pasa run so I can maybe have her as a parent. That would be very nice. The 3-star Turf Stars are very, very nice. The only problem is like just her inheritances are awful. They are just not helpful whatsoever. Tazuna to me makes a pretty big impact, mainly because if you're able to get her to high friendship before the end of your first year, you get a special event that gives you tail held high, like 3 hints towards it straight up. You don't have to rely on possibly getting it from Sunday to be able to get that. And if you get to the end of her career, of her like event chain, basically when you're doing the recreations with her, you have a very high likelihood of getting concentration, which automatically unlocks focus for you, which is very nice to have as a front runner. So being able to have access to 2 very nice skills and reliable mood ups, extra stats, and all of that, I would say has made my runs feel a lot easier and has allowed me to get consistently good skills that I don't have to rely on random events for. So that's why I've liked using Tazuna. She's been helpful for me, at least. Actually, I've been using the trainer cards for like both the decks that I've been running. I've also been trying some debuffers. I'll show you all the deck I've been running for debuffers when I like figure out what I'm doing here. Can I get someone with some stam? Not Mile. You have decent stam, but what do you have? Firm conditions wouldn't be a terrible thing to possibly get a chance of getting. Good turf. I don't have anyone with like really good like high medium. I have this one Grass Wonder with 3-star medium that I sometimes grab a hold of, even though ultimately what they have, she's not that great. But being able to get, you know, 3-star medium, 2-star turf, 2-star front runner, 3 power, 1 speed, 1 wit, not great, but I've run that a couple times. The other times that I've done this attempt, I have grabbed, yeah, this Majuro. Who only has 2-star medium, no good skills on her, but a ton of stamina and a possibility of passing on Pure Heart, which is nice to get. That way I'm not having to worry as much about getting all of the gold recovery skills that I'm going to need. Because again, we're heading into Debuffer City with the next champions meeting for sure. And I am going to be a part of the problem. I am no better than anyone else. Yeah, getting some good debuffers will be huge. So let me see. This is what I've been using so far for my Summer Maru. And this is the one I've been using so far to get some debuffers in. And the reason why I've been using our friend Aoi here is because Maverick's not a big deal, but she gives you hesitant end closers at the end of the run, some shake it out possibly, and the big one is subdued front runners, which is very nice to reliably have because you also get that hint from the end of Tachyon's event chain. So I have had meager success with this deck. I'm hoping to kind of work on it a little bit more, honestly. But Wit for Summer Maru Zenski is really good for all front runners. So we're gonna give it another shot. I might swap out a card though for extra stamina, and I'm like, do I swap out Tazuna? Because she does make a difference. She does make a difference. But my stamina is not high enough. Another possibility is I swap out Agnes Tachyon, who unfortunately gives like really good medium straightaways, medium corners, but I'm already going to be spending so many stat points on just trying to get gold recovery skills and all I need to get groundwork off that I'm kind of like, maybe that's one worth swapping out and possibly trying a different stamina card. If I were to do a different stamina card, I'm trying to figure out which one would be the most beneficial to me. I have this Mayano, who does give me non-standard distance potentially, which would be very useful. Corner Adapt is okay. Straightaway Recovery is okay. Like, they're not the best. And, like, it's okay. But she does have a possibility of giving you focus, which is very nice. Otherwise, maybe Satono Diamond? Getting possibly both firm conditions and sunny days. Flustered front runners, medium corners. Like, there's a lot of nice things to get from Satono Diamond. And has an event that boosts your stamina quite a bit. So it's kind of between those two cards for me as to which one I would like trade Tachyon out for as a just trying it out sort of thing to see what difference it makes. I will say get initial stamina 3 versus only 16 initial stamina. Have her higher special priority, much higher special priority. So it's kind of between these two. I might do a run with one, see how I feel about it, and then try a run with another. To start out, I'm gonna probably go with Mayano just because reliable. And if she ends up on other things, that's not too big of a deal. And we'll try this setup just to see how it works and how it goes. Ideally, we're gonna wanna get a decent amount of wit, max speed. I would say aiming for at least 800 stamina with 2 gold recovery skills, or if we're able to get pure heart, that's kind of an equivalent to 1 gold recovery skill, so we can, like, you know, work that into. We'll see. We will see. But without further ado, let's give it a shot. I hope you all have been having a wonderful evening, by the way. Wonderful start to your week. I have been doing quite well. I have been getting through the beginning of my week and looking forward to working on more stuff for the stream, hopefully soon. Made great food. Oh man. Nothing is better than good food. Hoping I'd be able to get my mood up a little bit more. I am trying to basically essentially just this is gonna sound bad, farm Tazuna up so I can try to get tail held high as early as possible. Do we have anybody in wit? No. All right. We'll rest up then. There we go. Get our mood up. Oh, Tazuna, why you gotta be there? All right, we're gonna get our wit up some more. We already have good energy, so take the 5 speed. Let's see here. Awesome. I'd like to hear more. Okay, we're already getting her her recreation up. So that's very helpful. I'm actually gonna go for my auto here, see if we can't get possibly corner adept. Not terrible, but not really what we're looking for. Would prefer to get some greens from her. Let's see what happens for our debut race. Let's go, Grandma. I love Marzinski so much. She's so great. You know what? Sure. Oh, good. Let's start this. Let's start getting into swinging Maestro. Please, please, please. Get some extra stam. Oh, wow. Everybody's wanting to give us hints here. Hesitant Pace Tracer's not a terrible one to get. Let's do the thinking game. We are going to need to get a little bit of guts, unfortunately. It's very necessary. Let's see here. As much as I'd love to go for those, I'm going to go ahead and do Tazuna's first event, get our energy back up. And there we are. So far, so good. Ooh, Mayano, please give me something good. Non-standard distance. That is something good. Yeah, Sweet Tosho's kind of carrying me right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's very much so hard carrying me. But that's just how this game is. It's like you never really know where the cards are gonna roll, where things are gonna end up. And if you're gonna get blocked suddenly for whatever reason, and then you retry the race, suddenly you're first. Still so funny that she's running in that getup. All right, let's focus on physical conditioning. And there we go. Now we have our tail held high. 3 hint levels for that. It's exactly what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. You know what? Since we got that, and we have no like rainbows or anything, I'm actually gonna do Tazuna's second event. Get our mood back up. That did not get our mood back up. I always forget which ones do and which ones don't, but that's okay. Let's see, what's our best option here? I'm actually gonna get some more stam, try to get Mayano at least into the orange. Get our guts up here. Ooh, we got options. We got options. I'm gonna actually go with Kita-san here. Maybe she'll give us like front runner straightaways or focus. There we go. Okay, that was the right choice. Ah, darn, we did not get Okay, corner recovery I'll take. I will take that for sure. Get our energy back up here a little bit. Let's hope for good inspo. Ah, silver. Lots of stamina. No groundwork. And if we have no groundwork, this is not the run, no matter how good the stats are, I swear. It is such a game changer. All right, we have some possibly good hints here, but I am so paranoid about the stamina. So we're gonna take up even more stam. You know what? I'm willing to risk it. Because we're gonna go full in on speed and wit, especially with the summer trainings. So I'm not too worried about those. 4th! See, this is what happens. You just randomly get 4. All right. As much as I'd love to be able to take these things, we're gonna try to get our energy back up. I'll take the free wit, why not? Okay. We'll grab some extra stam here by going to the start line. And then We're gonna do the Radio Nikkei show because Marzinski has a special event with this. And it is very worth it. Because if you do this Radio Nikkei show with her, she gets Hot Topic and like all of those boosts. It is incredibly worth it. 70 speed, yes please. You should go see let's get the power up a bit. All right, there we are. I'm gonna pour a little more time into some wit. Oh, we got multiple options here. I think, though, I am going to go with the speed, get us up to 600 at least. A little more energy. I'm not going to say no to a double stam. Ah, nice focus. That's great to get. I would love to be able to do that, but I cannot reliably do that. So we're going to get some more energy here. So far, I would say. I may not have as high a wit as my other builds, but that's okay. I feel like we're headed in the right direction. Now, if only I could get groundwork. But this is mainly me just trying to learn and figure out what sort of deck I really should be focusing on for this CM. Hey there, Zap! Welcome in! How are you doing? Doing good, just chilling, testing out an idea I had. Ooh, really? Do tell. I'm doing good, by the way. Oh, nice. Having some good RNG at the moment. I'm gonna be so mad if this ends up being such a good run, but I just don't have groundwork. I actually think I'm gonna get so mad about that. See, 15, 15, 11, 14, 17, but nobody's on it. We'll do some stam. Try to get my music keyboard to put into a game and make music. That is so cool. I wish you luck. I hope it goes well. That sounds incredibly technical and complicated. I would not be able to do anything like that. All right, I am going to... I'll just rest normally. Man, the game heard me complain about my lack of stamina, and it took that personally. It is like non-stop stamina right now. I'm impressed how far we're getting with like no skills. All right, groundwork. Come on, groundwork. Ooh, it's gold. This is promising. Turf, tail, health, hide. No, groundwork. And none of the other green skills we need. Oh well. Run over, it feels like. It feels like that, doesn't it? At this point, I'm just going to be looking at this purely from like, okay, stats. How we doing on stats? What more can I do with stats? Hesitant front runners is nice to get. Oh, of course you all get on your stuff when... I swear. Tazuna, come save me. Concentration is also great to get. And now I know we're about to get into our thing. So, I guess I'll do angling and scheming, non-standard distance. I didn't get any other green skills. So I guess in a way, like, had I even gotten groundwork, it would not have mattered. Just straight up would not have mattered. Hesitant front runners, not terrible. We'll grab you. We're gonna need more, we're gonna have to get up to restless at least. Because that's fatigue on an uphill. We'll give that a shot. And see what other ones we might be able to grab a hold of. Not gonna be a perfect run, but that's okay. I don't expect perfect runs at this point. All RNG. Let's go all in on speed here. Yeah, I don't think this was gonna be the run anyway. I don't know why, but it's like suddenly nothing wants to be on speed. Like nothing wants to be on speed at all. Sure, I'll take practice perfect this late in the game. Why not? That is a useless thing to me, but it's okay. And as always, once we get to the Uras, no matter what, failed run or no, we are going to watch the races. We are going to enjoy our NPC horse names. Worry not about that. Why are you always on stam? Okay. We're gonna rest here. I'm desperate for speed. It's just straight up desperate for speed. Nobody's wanting to give me speed though. Oh, that is rough. Not a single rainbow this late in the game. Okay, I'm gonna do some recreation, just regular old recreation. Just so whatever we get afterwards, hopefully we'll be able to do something with it. I will go all in on non-standard distance, and then I will start us up on getting restless. If nothing else, maybe I'll be able to pass this on. Let's see. S-Turf. Alright, let's race. Grandma didn't quite pull it together this time. RNG was not on my side. Everybody was in stamina. Like, the game heard my pleas, and it was like, you want stamina? We're gonna give you only stamina rainbows, like 90% of this run. Well, all right, let's see what we got here. We have Overdrain, Piccolo Rhythm, Fleur de Chemin? I try. Hearty Letter, Original Shine, Aqua Geyser, Spooky Night, Road Flower. Oh, that's an interesting name then. That's what it means. Antagonist is here. Molfrith and Flyfield. Spooky Night. You like Spooky Night? All right, let's get ready and race. みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。先行争いはマルゼンスキー、桜爆心王15番マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはマルゼンスキー。続きました15番早くも激しい。Yeah, no, I am kind of sad this did not pan as I wanted. I don't know if it's really the fault of the deck though, or just RNG. Sadly, I cannot tell. Run, Holmes' run. I realized I gave her tail held high and like basically no mid-race skills. I can always blame RNG, it's always morally correct. I think I am legit. She's getting things to go off, what little bit she has. But just, Summer Marzinski is so strong. Like, even though this is not like the run I would want, she's still a strong contender. She did good. She did good. Finally, people are on speed. It's not going to be enough to get me to max speed like I wanted, and my power is abysmally low as a result. It's, Yeah, no, if I had had more speed rainbows, that would have brought up my power. I would have been a lot happier with that. I may need to like recombobble like what my stat goals are for the rest of my stats, because stamina and speed are really the big ones. Alright. Almost clicked view results. This is just default, what I default to. Let's race. Let's see how the semifinals go. I know people are currently in ads, so I will wait and click the race button when you all are done. In the meantime, NPC horse names. Royal Marine. Got like a One Piece fan over here or something. Follow the Sun. Colorful Pastel. Jules Spinel, Aqua River, Multi-Cell Call. Like, imagine you're born into this world and someone just names you like Conference Call. That's your name now. Though I guess it could be worse. You could be called So Dramatic, which just sounds incredibly patronizing. This poor Umamusume. And then we have Jules Fiend, Crazy in Love, and Beauty again for a second time. No, I'm observing. Yeah, no, sadly. Or It's Calling or anything. And no Mini Cactus, my favorite NPC horse. Mini Cactus, nowhere to be seen, sadly. But the finals, you never know. I know people are like laugh at like Marzinski out here in like her full-on bikini racing, but then you look at what some of the other Umas wear and it doesn't feel that out of place. Oh, Ines Fujin's giving me a run for my money. But Marzinski is like inching ahead. I'm really hoping that this next CM won't just be front runner hell again. I'm hoping, like, my late surgers essentially carried me through the last CM. 100% they did. Because I think a lot of people kind of bet on getting in first and staying in first with their front runner, and as a result, I feel like a lot of times late surgers were able to sometimes get ahead because there was a lot of blocking, a lot of debuffing towards front racers. So a part of me is kind of like wondering if I shouldn't also try to have. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will go ahead and do that. Welcome in as well, Cosmical Carnage. Hope you're doing well. And yes, this is a very easy race. I will say the story races kind of become super easy if you've met like some baseline stat thresholds. You're pretty much guaranteed to get through the scenario. I'm actually really excited. We're supposed to be getting a new scenario pretty soon, which will have totally different mechanics to it. Like, obviously, you're still training and racing horses, but there's some other things to it that are going to make it more unique and not just this same scenario with a new coat of paint. I think part of it is that you can be randomly challenged in events for races and things like that. I'm very curious about it. I'm excited to see how it goes. Once again, everyone's on stamp. Well, you know what? I'm not getting any better with my speed. Why not here? Why not? I'm doing good. How's stream going? Stream is going all right. We've not had the best luck with this Summer Marzinski run, but I'm testing out some different decks. I'm trying to figure out ways to boost my stam. And I will say, the stam has been consistently boosted. I would much rather get my speed back up to max, though. I think this time I just didn't luck out on that front. All right, we're to the finales. All right, we're loading. We're getting there. Let's see who we have. We have Tamakshi, Fruit Parfait, Royal Servant, Tombolo, Saga Goes On, Maleficus, Shadow Stalker, Tender Step, Royal Tartan, And that's it. That's all of our NPC horses. Unfortunately, no It's Calling or Mini Cactus. Or what other ones have been really good? I think there was one that was basically like called like Trail Bike or something. Maleficus is a cool name, yeah. It sounds like an evil wizard. Like, I would take that over something like so dramatic. Royal Tartan. I thought you liked Spooky Night. Oh, so fickle a fan you are, Picori. So fickle a fan. You can have both. Alrighty. Oh, hi, Cal. Oh, thank you for popping in and saying hi. I hope things are going well for you. I appreciate you taking the time during your break to stop in. That means a lot. Oh my gosh, it was like all three of my girls just lined up. Only one missing was Oguri. The Oguri is like different. Oguri is like my daughter. There's my baby girl. There she is, right there. Fiona Bourbon has such an interesting design. Like, I never noticed that she had the hoops around her tail, like just floating there. Everyone's having fun and the Umamusume winning. We are winning. I will say, I really wish that my run had gone better stat-wise and inheritance-wise, but RNG do what it do. We're actually in second here behind Fiona Bourbon. Will our special save us, or are we going to be blocked? Or is Maruzinski just gonna say, nope, I win now. I have hit the win button. We're still in second after all that. I don't know that we'll be able to do it. I don't think we have the power. I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, no, for sure. We are not catching up to Fiona Bourbon here. Oh, some great cat on the inside. You know what? I don't know if you are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it, Marzinski? Ah, there she goes. Saga Goes On is such a great name. Oh yeah, no, we got some good ones. None of our absolute faves. Ooh, that was a tight one. You scared me there, Marzinski. It was very close. It was very close. How's it going, Emma? I'm glad I got to see her win. Oh, I'm glad you could stop by, Kel. Have a good rest of your night, and thank you again for stopping by. Get all my bonuses. Yeah, not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. But that's okay. You know, you live, you learn, you try. We gave it a good try. I'm gonna take some front runner straightaways, I think. See if I can't pass that on. Complete our career. I would say probably still an A rank. Yeah. Okay, but the 3-star turf. Got Moxie from Red Straightaways, focus. Okay, wait. And standard. This is a decent parent. This is a decent parent. You're not going to be useful for me in the immediate, but like that is not a bad turnout on those sparks. I was expecting 1-star guts. I got 2-star stam and 3-star turf. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. All right, we go back in. We try once more. I think I'm gonna do something different though. I think I'm gonna do something different than a Summer Maru run. I'm gonna train up my Symboli Rudolph, my sweetie. Mainly because she has not only just already has A in medium, has some good options here. She is Dominator, which is very useful, and I really want to use that. I'm going to train her as a late surger. So with that in mind, late surgers benefit a ton from getting the ult from Major Orion. And I have a couple options actually for Major Orion. This one wouldn't be a terrible one to borrow just because I could possibly get subdued front runners as well, which would be very nice. Also hesitant front runners. Some pretty decent like options here. The difference between a late surger is I'm not going to really be fishing for green skills because I'm not really looking to get groundwork. Groundwork just does not matter as much. Just straight up doesn't. So with that in mind, let's see. Can I have anyone with like some decent medium sparks? That was not a terrible one. Oh, there we go. We can grab you, actually. Lots of power, but I'm going to be kind of going in on the stamina. Getting good power, honestly, as a late surger is not a bad idea at all. Also, weirdly gives her A in front. Not that I'm going to be using her as a front runner, but, you know, we'll try some different things. Since I'm not going to be using you as a debuffer, let's see. I will try. I do not know. Okay, I'm just going to use the arrows. I don't know why I'm trying to do anything different. I am going to try you out, maybe. This has been for stat downs, but probably gonna swap. Let's see. Probably swap out Sunday here and bring in Super Creek. I'll get rid of Rice Shower. I don't think Rice Shower is going to be useful. Rice Shower normally can be kind of nice because there's a lot of subdued pace chasers, frenzied, flustered. Lots of good things there, but the rest of it's kind of pointless. And also, the skill that this card gives you is for long races, which is not what we're doing. So we're not going to worry about that. So instead, I might bring back... Yeah, I think we're going to go with Ishin Flash for some good late surger stuff. Keep you. Grab you, and then while you give really nice like skills to possibly get things down, I normally don't have much of an issue with mood with Symboli Rudolph. I say that, which means she's gonna have a billion mood downs. Just you wait. But I think instead I will bring in Mayano here just so we can try to have some decent. Damn. And I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this to Surger. Surger. All right. Let's give this a shot. Curious to see how this goes. Hey, I'm gonna ask for like no paragraphs, please. It's a little spammy. I don't have time to read it all, to be honest with you.
毎日のトレーニングも行くとしようか。頂点を目分かった。指導に迷ったら相談してほしい。分かった。準備は始めよう。
Let's get our energy up.
分かった。毎日始めよう。
Ah,
日々の積み
not terrible.
任せてほしい。
Do want to get our speed up though.
少し
I'll let you rest.
日々の任せてほしい。調子は承知した。
Do decision making get a little more wet.
レースに絶対はない。
Would like to have had speed higher going into the debut race, but that's okay.
注目の一番人
見た。
We still won it anyway. So what I like about Simboli Rudolph's career is that it's all like really high level like races, because Simboli Rudolph in real life won like 7 crowns essentially. Actual legendary horse from my understanding.
承知した。 準備は
Ah, there we go. Late searcher straightaways, that's a nice one to get. If I'm wanting to actually like
少し
have her be a late searcher, which hopefully that will work out in my favor.
日々の
I'll take some more wit. Okay, we're trying to get our speed up desperately. Oh, more wit, sure.
基礎的始めよう。
Finally, we get wit to E. Get our energy back up again,
絶
and then we will keep racing. I'm not suspecting we'll win this one just because it's a mile and our mile is C and our stats are... Oh, well, okay. Prove me wrong, Rudolph. By half a length. Oh, wow, that was such a close race in that case. But yeah, look at the rest of this career. G1, 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 G1. It's like all we got.
少子 基礎的なトレ
Oh, wow, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, and focus is actually just nice to have in general.
疲れ観察させてもらう。
Don't bite off more than you can chew. Let's preserve our energy. Grab more wit, sure.
毎日の
Get that schooling going.
トレーニングの時間ですね。
Now, I do want to avoid falling into the trap of ignoring my stamina because I'm like, ooh, all of these rainbows in like speed. I gotta be very careful of that. Well, you know what? Sure. I don't know how good dodging danger will be, but it's all right.
基礎的なトレーニングの時間ですね。日々の
Yeah, get that stam up. You're going to need to get the stam up for sure. That is my song. That is my song and dance every time I do a career. I need to get that stam up. Pretty sure I say that like every single time. I'm gonna rest here. Oh, turf fast. All right. Got a couple greens too. The standard isn't going to really help me. I would like to get non-standard in some way, but... You know, I actually feel like we're going to need to get the guts. Because we need to get guts to at least 300. And getting more medium straightaways is not bad. Of course, now people are on stam, and I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to rest. So far tonight has been productive for my Hunts girls. It has. It has indeed. Third. I had a feeling. Our stam is just way too low. It's just been way too low. Even though I have 2 stam cards, they don't want to show up in stam. Nobody wants to show up in stam. Jinxed it, sorry. No, you're fine. You're all good. What are people in? You know what? Fine. We'll just do wit. Nobody's in anything. I'll just do wit. I'll take the speed. Finally, stam. Finally. I'll take some guts, actually. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna need to rest. Just realized I haven't gotten anything for a swinging maestro, have I? Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, so far this has not really been the... I've not been getting the best runs here. It could just truly be down to, like, not entirely RNG, but also just maybe I'm not playing the right cards? I don't know. Third. I need to actually give you some skills. I am so sorry. Rudolph, I'm not helping you out by like not giving you anything when all you have is G1 races. You know what? Why not? That was super risky, and all for just a hint for go with the flow. Okay, let's pump some iron. We'll give you firm conditions. You need Dominator no matter what. Late Surger, straightaways. I will give you that. I'll work on getting subdued front runners and subdued late surgers probably. No no recovery skills right now except for something for Pace Chaser, which is not what I am training you for. Which is not great. And we still came in second. This has not been the run. This has not been the run. Well. Let's get you some more energy. Now people are on speed, I see. Good raffle? Oh, she'll care, it's not bad. Oh yeah, how are we doing in terms of fans? Ooh, not the greatest before the Fan Fest, so we're gonna have to actually do a race there. Finally, stamina. All right, we have got to do this race. We'll see this through to the end. And maybe Rudolph can be a good parent for another late surger. Possibly I could use her for an Agnes Tachyon as well, who's more of a pace chaser. Good inspo, perhaps? A gold inspo. If you end up getting like really good everything and oh, you're a medium turf S and your stats are this. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna try not to be too depressed, but man, am I feeling it. Man, am I feeling it. Oh, indeed. It's like, oh no. I don't know how I save this. It's gonna we need good rolls, good rolls, good rolls from here on. Man, this game really wants me to learn go with the flow. I might have to at this point. I'm not gonna say no to 50 stam. We're gonna rest here. No, Night Owl. Right, going right into this. Okay, we're gonna rest. Oh yeah, no, this is depressing. Intense depression. I don't know if there's any saving this run. Oh, now they're rubbing it in. Slacker! Rudolph. Rudolph, I need you to get yourself together here, girl. I can't do this all on my own. Oh, Rudolph, no. Oh man. This has been so depressing. And like just absolutely no recovery skills either. No recovery skills. I have like corner recovery. That's it. Sure, I'll give you go with the flow. Apparently that is like very important. Give you fighter eventually too, why not? Oh, this is so sad. Such good inheritances. Such good inheritances. Absolutely abysmal stats. And terrible luck here at the end with all of these mood downs and status conditions. Oh no! Migraine! Okay, the game has told me I'm not allowed to have good things. I am not allowed to have nice things. This is like back to back to back to back. Bad status conditions. She's still winning despite it all, but oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. I have to do recreation here. I just have to do something. Well, this is very sad. If she had failed that training, I don't know how I would have handled that. Yeah, no. Okay, I guess we'll grab you focus. We'll grab you fighter. We'll just grab you stuff to pass on because there's nothing. You are not doing anything here. I adore you. I adore you, Rudolph, but you dropped the ball. Big time. Migraine, slacker, like, you know what, screw it. We hit an 83%. How did we hit an 83% chance failure after all that? This run has had it all. This run has given me new highs, new lows. Get me off of Symboli Rudolph's Wild Ride. Okay, we're gonna watch these races now. We're gonna witness these races now. Let's see who we got racing alongside this absolutely wild Symboli Rudolph run. Let's see who we got. Alley Cat, Frilled Lemon, Bravely Co, Breeze Cessna, Innocent Grimoire, Jara Jara, Occident 4, Elegant General, Encoder, and that's it.
また一つ歴史を刻もう。
Wonderful. Choose to believe. I'm gonna need all the belief in the world. I don't know what to believe anymore.
ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
I have no idea what to believe
この
anymore.
二人が競り合っているぞ期待通りの結果
Oh my gosh, this has been such a wild run.
ダイワスカーレット会長に飛ばしていきますさあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち先頭をかけますダイワスカーレットセイウンスカイ並んでくる3番手10番そしてその内を回ってオグリーキャップ5番手7番外を回って14番それを見るようにアマモクロス11番並んできた内から内から9番
She's in the back. She's a late surger, which is fine. No mini cactus. I know. I'm so sad.
先頭セイウンスカイレースはよどみなく進んでいます続きましたダイワスカーレット後から10番その後からオグリー
We're having some fun though. We're getting through it.
14番そしてその内から行ったのは7番少し離れて11番1馬身離れて
I think after this I'll have time for like one more run. And I may just do something completely different again. And maybe try a nice nature debuffer run, which is a very different type of run. I'm not going to be trying to hit any particular like major stat thresholds other than a pretty good high wit.
目が離せません。
さあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかまだ1馬身以上の差がある
Oh,
ここから捉えることができるのか
我の
here she comes.
なればこそ竜王
This is such a cool animation.
道は自ら切り開く
I love you, some Bully Rudolph.
コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入ったシンボリルドルフ並びかけてきたシンボ
Oh,
リ
yeah, I
ルド
know.
ルフ
She's hitting it.
シンボリルドルフ強い強すぎる完全に抜け出した残り200シンボリルドルフ足を
There she goes.
シンボリルドルフこれは完璧な
We won it handily.
並ぶものなし
All right. I am so sad. I really wanted that to be a good run after getting those inheritances, but is what it is. We'll grab what we can. I'll actually grab medium straight away. That would be ideal because then I wouldn't have to necessarily give it to a late surger. We'll grab some of the debuffs. Hopefully get to pass those on. Still somehow an A rank. Horrible. Horrible sparks. Well,
君と歩んだ道は
thank you for the wild run there, Symboli Rudolph. I don't even know what to call that run, to be honest with you. RNG on like a roller coaster. I don't know.
この石
All right, I got one more run in me. I got one more run in me for the night.
シンボリルドルフだ
It's nice nature time. We're gonna be borrowing another Major Orion. I'm gonna look for one. Ooh, goodness, this one has all sorts of things. Late Surger, medium. All sorts of stuff. Ooh, this one's actually quite good because it's all medium. Yeah, we'll grab you. And do I have anything that can actually help? Punching race course on that is not terrible. Yeah, I actually think I may go and grab one of my... Ooh, getting extra one for Tether wouldn't be terrible. It's very unlikely. Not very good overall stats. Not the worst. And we'll get us a recovery skill, which will be helpful. Okay. This is what I was doing. since I'm not as concerned about speed here, because the thing with still never gotten an A rank, by the way. That's mainly because I keep rolling trying to get Teo before I go for the real supports. Yeah, no, it's everything comes down to the cards. It's kind of why I have like no Umas, basically, is because I spent all of my carrots early on in the game just purely on cards. I did not roll for Umas. Summer Marzinski is like the first Uma I actually like completely saved up for and like put everything into. I rolled a little bit on Narita Bryan, but not to the same extent that I was prepared to roll for like Summer Marzinski, for example. Every other like bit of carrot that I have, like I'm saving up right now again for the upcoming support card banner on November 6th. It's Rice Shower and the new trainer for the new scenario we're going to be doing. But I am, yeah, no, I agree. I just wanted Rice Shower, Teo, and Mayano. All of those are bonus, and those three I still don't have either. Oh, man. I really hope you get her soon. I really hope she comes home to you. Do you prefer like the original Teo or like anime Teo? Because I think they both look pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, I think... I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do something different here. Where are ya? There you are. Let's see. I don't care much for speed here. This is purely to get stuff like enough. Enough to be able to debuff. Phoenix costume is the one I much prefer. Ah, yeah. From the anime second season. It's really cool. I have the Majoru McQueen version from the second season of the anime. She like spooked me randomly when I was trying to get Narita Bryan. She like showed up and I was not expecting her. Unfortunately, I think that McQueen is not as useful as the regular McQueen, but from what I understand, anime Teo is really good still. Though, ultimately, what is considered good or not doesn't really matter if what you're pulling for is Oshi. Yeah, I got one of the McQueens. I see. All right, we're going full debuff. Stats? Who cares about stats? I don't really care about stats. I care about getting some good wit and some good hints. Let's go. Pace Chaser Savvy is not what I'm looking for. We do recreation. Okay, sunny days, sure. This is the... I have had so many crazy runs, I'm not even gonna really think about this one type of run. And we're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna like blank brain it. Nothing going on behind these eyes right now. Now there's like no hints. No hints are happening. The game is listening to me and I don't like it. All right, tether, that's nice. All right, let's do our race. Come on, nice nature.
応援ありがとね。
Yeah, doing great, sweetie. Right-handed. She's learning more green skills than like my Maruzensky ever dreamed of. It's very funny. Oh, I would love to take that hint, but we gotta rest.
了解っと。これ。はーい。よろしく。それでは参りましょうか。
Getting our stam up is still good though, because we're gonna need it to even be able to stay in the race.
それでは参りましょうか。
We're gonna need to rest.
よろしく。
Oh, sure, I'll do power here.
これ。やるわ。
Again, no hints. Weirdly enough. And we're not gonna get Aoi's friendship up enough.
ありゃ。
That's a failure. Oh no. Let's go test our luck. All right,
溜まってきた。
let's do some recreation. All right, we're back up.
観察させてもらうよ。おっす。お勉強タイム。
Wow, like legitimately no hints are wanting to pop up at all. I'm really surprised. I didn't think that the hint frequency on these were that bad. Let's see how we do. Second. Second favorite comes in second. Finally, a hint!
させてもらうよ。
So everyone was on wit. Slipstream's not terrible, but not really what I want for a debuffer. All right, we'll stay with her until lights out. 30 stam. Take speed and a hint. Trick career is nice to get. Let's see what we get with our inspo. A gold inspo. That's always nice to see. Oh, there we go. That's medium. Very nice, very nice. And now all the hints are here when I can't really take any of them because it would be too risky. You'll be fine, just a little more. There we go. Tether, very nice. Bro, your mood downs are insane. They are crazy.
なんかやるわよ合体ママはいは
共に精進しよう。
よろしく
All right, I can't keep doing these mood downs.
行こっか
Thank you.
チリも
観察させてもらうよ。
おーしはーいそこそこ頑張ってこられたし
Let's go ahead and start giving her some of her stuff. We're gonna want Mystifying Murmur and All Seeing Eyes. Those are just two absolutely must-have for
コン
her.
ディションは
Anything else we get on her is honestly just a bonus.
ここは負けられない一番人気。
応援ありがとうね
Okay. Should work on your core. Get some power. And another hit while we're at it. Medium straightaways.
あ
Of course, that's there, but I am going to. You know what? We'll get the hint.
はーい
Subdued enclosers. Yeah, we'll
勉強タイ
get wet up a little more.
ムはーい
Let's see. This is so funny that there are so many things that I would love to have for other stuff. Tether will be great to get, but we need All Seeing Eyes as well.
そこそこ
ここは負けられない。
私が言っちゃうかな
Well, let's have you rest. Yeah. Finally, we get Aoi's whole scenario, which will be very useful given how clearly upset Nice Nature is all the time.
やるわよ合体ママあ
共に精進しよう。
Let's see how this one
注目の
goes.
3番人気。
Second.
あ
Oh, and right below 60, which is what we'll need. Okay, well, we're gonna need to do another race. We'll need to do another race before Valentine's Day. Good raffle? Good raffle. Gotta do a race. Gotta do a race. Let's just quickly do one. Get what we need.
ここは負けられない。
Why did you come in fifth? Okay, you got your 60k. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We got our 60k. We're good. Let's get our hint. That's not a hint.
準備万全。それでは参りましょうか。
Threading the needle here. Yeah, no, really. This has been
了解。
rough to say the least. And I just realized it's FanFest and I haven't done a race to get us up to 70.
これがあの思いの力。
Whoops. Oh well. Oh well, we're just gonna go in all we're just gonna go all in on wit and see what happens at this point. I totally forgot I had Aoi. This is just a mess.
これ
I had Aoi I could have gone to there and I did not.
合体ママ。
This is just gonna be a messy run. I think that's just the theme for tonight. It's just kind of messy, silly runs that aren't
オッス。
actually being done with much purpose. Clearly.
ああ。お勉強タイム。
ここは負けられない。
私も一直ね。
Because all of these skills needed to be much higher by this point.
おっす。 一緒に頑張りましょうね。一緒に頑張りましょうね。おっ。
観察させてもらうよ。
チリン。 了解っと。
We'll just go all in on wit.
よろしく。
共に精進しよ
ああ。やるわよ。合体ママ。
う。観察させてもらうよ。
Let's see what else we can do. We can get swinging maestro. Or no, we need to get all seeing eyes. Tether. Subdue front runners. So we're not gonna have, I think, enough wit to be very reliable here, but
一直ね。
we'll see what we can do. Not my best Nice Nature run. I've had better Nice Nature runs for sure.
よろしく。お勉強タイム。
共に精進しよう。注目の一。
応援ありがとうね。
Let's see. We'll get through the end though. Hopefully.
そこそこ頑張って。
Man. You know, at this point, I'll just give you trick rear. I'll just try to get a lot of stuff that maybe I'll be able to pass on to somebody else. That seems to be the theme tonight. Let's see what I can do that maybe I can pass on to someone else.
私も一直ね。
As it stands, she is not surviving this. So everything after this is going to go into green skills, so hopefully I can pass those on. She does get a lot of them. Sure, I'll do speed.
やるわよ合体ママ
All right, let's see how this turns out with the finales. I'll be impressed if we get through it, honestly, with these stats. I'm going to be so honest with you. I'll be so impressed, but we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes you have really good runs. Sometimes you have really, like, not great runs. Sometimes RNG just isn't on your side for a day, and that's okay. Or sometimes you just end up making silly decisions, like I definitely did in this run, and probably by other runs too. All right, let's see what we have here. We have Jewel Paradox, Bata Bata, Encoder, Symptom Dash, High Time Soon, Rural Leisure, Mini Lavender, Belongings, Ribbon Threnody, Beating Pulse. All right.
そこで見てて
Some
ね
fun
上
ones.
空には灰色の
Let's see how it goes.
カード各ウマ娘綺麗
A
な
late
スター
start.
トを切りました
We're clearly doing great.
先行争いは桜爆心王
Oh, this is gonna be a mess. If we don't finish the Uros, I'm not gonna be surprised. Remember what I was saying last run about how if you make certain stat thresholds, you'll be fine. I really don't think we met them this time.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう先頭を行ったのは11番差がなく桜爆心王
But maybe she'll hit all of her debuffs and then, you know, just
5番手にはスペシャルウィークそれを見る
really just mess with people's heads. We'll see. We'll see.
1馬身差18番内から9番2馬身3馬身開いてナイスネイチャーそしてグラスワンダー外を回ります14番3番並びかけてきた外15番向こう正面に入って先頭は
Let's see how she somehow pulls ahead here.
先頭桜爆心王
We've gotten one whole skill off.
続きました11番そしてその外を回ってサイレンス鈴鹿少し
So
離れ
we'll
て
see.
すぐに続いて星雲スカイ1馬身離れてダイワスターレットライスシャワー並んでくる8番内から行く外を回って18番内を回って9番さらにナイスネイチャーそしてその後ろから行くのはグラスワンダー後ろ3番そしてその外から行ったのは15番
Oh, she's inching up.
勝負どころ最後の直線
She's inching up there. She's in the middle of the pack, though. Oh, she got like no skills off that run either. She's pushing through. She's threading herself.
夢見るだけじゃね
And oh, yeah, no, somehow she pulled ahead. Somehow she managed it.
私が言っちゃったの
I just realized she has her little like initials on her bow. That is so cute. I just hadn't noticed the detail.
トレーニング
I mean, sure.
やるわよ合体ママ
We're gonna need all the extra speed we can get.
コンディションは悪い
Let's see, what else? I'm gonna put everything into green skills, so let's see what we can get. We're gonna want right-handed, non-standard, and sunny days. Those are gonna be the ones that we're gonna try to grab and hopefully be able to pass on. She's thriving. She's doing something. She's doing something.
人気と
All right.
実力を兼ね備えた私
Let's see if she can get more than one skill off this time. That would be very exciting. But let's see who's joining us. Flying Turkey. The horse. Amazing. Beit Al Hikmah. It's calling. It's calling has called again. Welcome back, It's Calling. Breeze Chopper, Ribbon Dirge, Mint Drop, Skanda, Paikia, Elegant General, and Ribbon March. I'm sorry. I'm not getting over flying turkey anytime soon. That one is really getting up there now in the rankings for NPC horse names.
そこで見ててね
I've never seen that one before. Really fun.
美しい青
All right, let's see if our nice nature can manage.
スタート各馬娘
Let's see.
スタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね
Can she surprise us all, especially me?
この二人が競り合っているぞ期待通りの結果を出せるか一番人気ナイスネイチャーマヤのトップが快調に飛ばしていきます花を奪っていったのはマヤのトップが
We've gotten
早くも激しい
subdued front runners off.
出してはメジロマックイーン1コーナーからそして
We've
2コーナーへ向か
tricked.
っていきます
We're mystifying our murmurs.
このままリードすることができるか2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはマヤのトップガンその後ろから岩早秀少し後ろから17番メジロマックイーン追走少し離れて4番それを見るようにエアグルーブスーパークリーク並んでくる2馬身3馬身開いてウィニングチケット外松金福来たる向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ15馬身順位を振り返っていきます依然として9番続きましたマヤのトップガン2馬身離れて岩早秀その後ろメジロマックイーンさらには17番外から4番さらにエアグルーブそしてその後ろから
We are far in the back here, but that is normal for our racing strategy. It would be nice if we could get some more skills off.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
All seeing eyes. All right,
内から
nice.
来るか外から来るか最後の局面です
この直線で勝負が決まるとまだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのかナイスネイチャー
That is not looking good.
を切りました最終コーナーを曲がって
Nice nature is completely boxed in the back. Oh, there's no way. This is I don't see how nice nature is catching up to Biwa here. I don't think it's happening. No siree. Nope. Oh, we are so far back. Oof. All right, I have my first. Can't even be the bronze climber. No, she didn't collect anything with that. All right, let's view our results. Okay, we got first this time. By a nose. Winter Runner is useless to me, but I'll take the rest. All right. Why not? Double stamina rainbows. Let's go.
そこそこ頑張って
These are
こられた
such
し
weird stats. I don't know what has happened in this run. Absolute mess. And then we're gonna get sunny days.
コンディ
The
ション
pain is real. It is so real. This has been the weirdest. I don't know what it is. Either when I stream, I have the best luck or the worst. There's no in between. Or maybe it just feels that way, perhaps. We got the finale now. So let's see if we can pull it out with our Bs, all of our B pluses, our passing grades. Not great, but passing.
あるものがありますね
All right, let's see who we got with us in the finals now. Tudor Garden, Touring Bike, it's you! You're the one I was talking about earlier. Showman's Act, Replication is here. We have a Dolikos Runner, Kaiser Palace, Squeeze Out. All right, Jewel Calcite, Toujours, and Masquerade Eye. Ooh, that's actually a cool name. I like Masquerade Eye. Showman's Act could be a really cool horse name. Like, I could also see Tudor Garden always in French. Oh, interesting. And Replication. I always just feel so bad for, you know what though, Touring Bike, you're not flying turkey. I think you've been dethroned as the horse I feel like the worst for in general. Like, you're at least named after a mode of transportation. This other horse girl got named after a whole different species, so, you know, it could be so much worse.
そこで見ててね
曇り空の下京都で
All right, let's see how we do. Can we make it?
ゲートが開いた 各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気ナイスネ
We
イチャー
will be hanging out in the back. Hopefully not that far back. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Subdued front runners is nice. Let's get more things off. Whoa, you're all the way out there. What are you doing, Nice Nature? You're all the way on the outside.
4番手に16番少し離れてメジロライアン、そしてその後ろから行くのは12番、その後3、4馬身開いて成田ブライアン、外を回って14番少し後ろからオグリーキャップ、外から
She is moving up. She is not letting herself get blocked this time. That's for sure. She is making sure that she can get up there. This game is killing me. I mean, it's always exciting to see like your horse race. Like you've raised this horse. You've nourished her. You want to see her perform well. Oh man, we're moving up early. We are moving up super early. We're already in there. Why are we already ulting? We're already in first. Why are we in first? Nice Nature just decided to tell me, you know what, I'm good. Okay. I'm glad we're not gambling with real money, but the pain is real. Yeah, I know, but okay. Okay, Nice Nature. Yeah, no, really. Just came through in the finals. Insane run to end it off, winning by 6 lengths in the finals with only B pluses in practically everything. Okay, Nice Nature. I have been blessed by the RNG. I really have. All at the end. All right. All right, let's gather our goodies here at the end. Hey, we didn't even become like friends with many people. Like we barely did Awie's thing. But that's fine. We're just gonna grab. Excuse me. I'm just gonna grab some sunny days. Actually, gonna go for that, and I don't think there's anything else I can grab that's like 55. No. Oh, you know what? Actually, pastries or savvy wouldn't be a terrible thing to grab. No, actually, I won't. I'll stick with what I got. I'll stick with what I got. Oh wait, it says I can buy something for 55? What can I buy? Interpost proficiency? You know what? Why not? That would be a solid B plus. Yep. Weird run. The 1-star guts is actually just mean. We did get non-standard distance, but like fall runner we don't need. Trick rear, tether. I mean, just horrible sparks. You're not even a good parrot. I'm so sorry, Nice Nature. You deserved better than that run. I can show you all like a better Nice Nature that I have done before. Let's see. Let me find my Nice Natures in here. I know she's in here. This is the one I used before I even got her to 3-star. This is one that I used for the Taurus Cup, the very first champions meeting. I don't want to have to use her again, because she didn't win anything, but she did, however, very consistently get everything off. I think I used a very similar setup to what I've used previously here. And I think to this day that might be my best Nice Nature. I don't think I have a better one up here. Or at least I'm not seeing one. But Agnes Tachyon's another one I'm looking at, possibly. That's not one I would bring, but I have tried her with some different runs. Hilariously, again, one of my better runs with her is from one where I wasn't even, like, she wasn't even 3 stars yet. And it was just good RNG. But that's a very old one. Overall, great night for my horsies, but the last one was extreme. It was intense. It was intense. Yeah, this one's the other one that I have that I may look at, but the stamina's way too low again. Just got a lot that I need to look at and relearn. I need to look at my decks. I need to experiment more. I need to get more stamina. Because with this upcoming CM and all the debuffers going around, you need to be able to outlast it. And that is something that I don't feel fully prepared to do with my current setup. But my time is limited. The CM is on the horizon. It's coming so fast. Like, I feel like we just finished Cancer Cup and like we're rolling over and we're immediately going into Leo. But I'm excited to prep for it and I'll see what happens with it. Hopefully it'll go well. But I think that that's all I'm gonna do with my Umas, with my girls for the night. And I'm probably gonna finish up stream. I will see you all Thursday though for Cozy Thursday. We're gonna continue with some more Little Witch in the Woods. And on Saturday, I'm very excited because the new Katamari game, Once Upon a Katamari, is coming out. And I'm going to be playing that for the first time with you all because it's brand new. I have not gotten to play a new Katamari game in, like, how long has it been since the last Katamari game? Like, years and years and years, right? So that's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be very chill. I hope to see you all there. It'll be the same time, 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. I hope that you all are able to come on by. Thank you for the intense stream. Also, you can't wait for the new Katamari game. I hope it wasn't that intense. I still try to make things fairly relaxing, but you're so welcome, Fatoris, and you're welcome, Picori. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. For the end of the night, I think we're going to do a raid. Let's go ahead and raid Zanitas, our good friend and Ink VTuber. He is currently playing some Pokemon Legends CA, so if you don't want to be spoiled on any Pokemon Legends CA, like, please feel free to join the raid and then duck out. Like, I'm sure that that's completely understandable, and, like, that would be understood. I don't think someone would be upset, because it is a new game. But here's the raid message. Please go ahead and join in if you would like. We're gonna head over there as soon as I end stream here in a minute. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope to see you all Thursday for Cozy Thursday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.